Hi guys, bonjour les amis. I am Booger. Welcome aboard. I came across this recipe online. My Facebook feed is beautiful because people post like food recipes and stuff like that, and I go check it out. And one is zesty garlic shrimp with quinoa. Quinoa and quinoa is not easy for me. But anyways, I will post the recipe below the video. We're gonna try it out in the air fryer. You guys ready? Let's go. Chin chin. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is cook the shrimp, and we're gonna take it out and set it aside, and then we'll do the quinoa. Okay. So I've got a pound of shrimp here that I've peeled right up to the tail. Leave the little tail on there. It's gonna be really cute. So I'm gonna do it differently because this is air fryer. I'm gonna do it my way. But I'm gonna spray this with a little bit of olive oil. That's the Evo sprayer. A little bit of kosher salt. It says a teaspoon, but you know, you just go trying to get all the shrimp covered up. And this is a little bit of chili powder. Shake that up. A little bit more salt. A little bit more chili. Okay. I'm gonna call that done. And here we go. Take the paddle out. We don't need that right now. You don't have to spray it because you got the shrimp already sprayed with oil. So that's good. Let me spread this out. Pardonnez-moi, s'il vous plaît. Alright. Make sure everybody's flat there. Fits. You could probably do a lot more shrimp than that, but it's just Tom and I, so. I got a little piece of tail that fell off there. We want that out of there. Don't want to crunch on that. Okay. So, there we go. Don't have them stacked up on top of each other. It's not going to take very long. You cook shrimp till it's pink, so it's going to be like 3 minutes, 3-4 minutes, but I'll let you know. Okay. Oh, lock your lid in. Sorry, I just got it out of the dishwasher. All right, bottom on, top on. Let's do a 4. We're really cooking it up really fast, so I'll let you know the total time when I get back. Guys, that was exactly 4 minutes. See how beautiful that is? You don't want to overcook the shrimp. It's going to be like rubber. So as soon as it turns pink, about 4 minutes or so, the highest setting on my air fryer. So I'm going to turn this off, and I'm going to scoop that out, and then I'll show you what to do next. Make sure your machine's off. I'm going to put the paddle in there. Really easy. Clamps right on. Spray this with a little bit of olive oil again. I'm going to get the onions going, okay? So I chopped up a small onion here. Just some good size. Don't dice it up, but just like roughly chop it. It'll be good. Alright, so let's cook this for a couple of minutes. I'll let you know. Settings are still the same. Bottom's on, top's on. The paddle starts turning right away because it takes about 3-4 minutes for that paddle to start turning, so that's great. I'll let you know how long to do that. It's exactly 5 minutes. It smells so good. I could eat that shrimp by itself. I'm telling you, it's really hard to not dig into that. I've got 3 cloves of garlic here. For this, I'm going to turn the bottom off because garlic cooks really fast, and I just want to do this for like a minute, if that. All right. So let me do that for a minute, and I'll be right back. Here comes the fun part. All right. So I'm just going to leave the machine on. Let me put quinoa. It's about a cup of quinoa here. I have tricolor quinoa and leftover from my other quinoa that I have. It really doesn't matter. The bottom is still off. Okay. I really don't want the bottom on for this one. A little bit of salt. A little bit of chili powder. Let the quinoa soak all that stuff in. And a little pinch of cayenne. That's up to you, okay? The spicy is okay. That's up to you. Okay, let me spread a little bit of oil. A lot of olive oil. Not a lot. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say a lot. A little spray there, okay? So, wait, let me talk to you. The point of all this, I don't know if it says that on the recipe that I saw, but I make a quinoa salad, a cold quinoa salad, and I do this in a pot for my quinoa before I boil it up. It gives it a nuttier flavor, so that's probably why you have to do this, okay? All right, so I'm going to do that maybe a couple minutes. Top's at 4, bottom's off. It's 2 minutes. Love it. Smells delicious. 2 cups of chicken broth, which I make my own chicken broth with this Bouillon stuff that I get from Canada. You guys, this stuff is so good. I wish it was sold everywhere, but it's not. It's made by Maloney's. The closest thing to this chicken broth stuff that I use is by Goya. And it's chicken flavor Bouillon packets, like a box. They have ham flavored, and then they have culantro, I think, or something. I can't remember. But the chicken flavor one is really, really close to this. So if you can find that in like the Mexican aisle, please invest in that. It's so good. It's got little flakes of parsley. It's got flavors. It's so good. All right, so don't touch that paddle. I'm not touching that paddle. That's a big no-no when it's moving, okay? All right, I'm gonna leave the bottom off to this because I need this. See, you're supposed to boil this up. You can't boil anything in the air fryer, pretty close, but so we're gonna leave the bottom off because we want the quinoa to get in the juices and give it time to cook. Quinoa usually takes about 20 minutes on the stove. I'm gonna give it about 15 minutes. I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna tell you if I turn the bottom on or not. I may do that. I'll let you know. Guys, it's a 15-minute update, and I like it a lot. But there's still some juices, as you can tell. So at this point, like, this is when I turn on the bottom, is when I want the juices to go away. But you need the juices to cook the quinoa, or in other cases like pasta or rice, which you can do in this. So I'm gonna call that ready to turn the bottom on. So 15 minutes without the bottom burner on, and then I'm gonna turn it on and do it for another 5 minutes. It's exactly 5 minutes. Look, see that? We are doing excelente. Oh my gosh, yes. I just love these things I got here. Oh my gosh, I love them. Okay. All right, so I got a lemon here that I zested, and I'm gonna put that in there. There's the zesty part, you know what I'm saying? There's the lemon right here, and we're gonna squeeze the juices out of that. Sorry, I have a bum wrist. Ooh. Okay, so if I had to measure that, it's about 2 tablespoons of that. It's so good. It smells so good, you guys. Oh, I'm having a hard time. Hang on. I got a bum wing. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna let the machine mix it up. It's still some juices in there. We want to dry that up before we do anything else. So a couple minutes, that's all it's gonna take. That was exactly 3 minutes. I love it. Let me turn this off because instead of stirring that in there with the shrimp, I don't want it to fall apart. We want to reheat this, right? So I'm just gonna leave that in there. It's shut off, close the lid, and it's gonna heat the shrimp up in there. Just let it rest for about 5 minutes or so, okay? We'll be back. Is that not beautiful? I love it. I love dishes like this. If you've never had a quinoa, or a quinoa, as we say, as I say, sorry, it's a boogerism. It is really quite delicious, and it's good for you. So I'll put a link to the quinoa that I get off of Amazon. I always get it on Amazon. Trust me, I've looked in the stores. It's not much of a price difference. So you gotta go by weight and price, you know, so it's kind of worth it to get on there. Anyways, besides the point. Let's taste it. I can just smell the goodness. There, you get in there. There you go. I'll take my shrimp. That is absolutely divine. You guys, that's so delicious. Oh. The shrimp is cooked to perfection. Don't do it too long, okay? As soon as it's pink, you're done. The lemon, the spice, the garlic, everything is perfect. I wouldn't change a friggin' thing off this. I will be doing this again. And you know what? I would add some steamed edamame, you know that stuff? The soy little things? Yeah, I would. Because my quinoa salad has that. And I love that. A little bit of green, little vegetable in there. You could do whatever you want with this, but it's friggin' good. Alright? Alright guys, thanks for shopping. I got bum wing. See you later.